very well, Reggie. You run really fast. Run a little bit this time. Let it.
Hey, hey, hey! It's Fat Albert!
Alright, welcome back to another review. I can't believe Fat Albert beat Sin City. I can't believe it. That's fucking hilarious how Fat Albert beat that fucking movie. Well, you know, if it wins, it wins. I'll do a review on it. You know, that's how it works. I'm not going to be a sore loser and choose the other one. You know, everyone think I'm a fucking clown if I did that. But, you know, I don't mind this movie. I don't mind Fat Albert from 2004. You know, starring Keaton Thompson as Fat Albert. I don't mind this fucking movie. I don't mind it. It's, you know, it's harmless. You know, it doesn't really, like, piss me off at all. It's very enjoyable. It made me laugh, you know. I ever watched this and watched some other fucking shitty modern movie from the fucking 2010s or 2020s. Oh, God. 2020 is even worse. Movies in the 2000s had like a lot of, you know, great comedies, you know, that still work in this day and age, you know. It still works, you know. Most movies from 2000s does age like fine wine, to be fair. Especially like this movie, you know, Fat Albert from 2004. So a long time ago, Bill Cosby came out with this show called Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. Came out in the 70s, you know. It's a cartoon show to help kids, you know, be kids, learn them how to be a better person in life. Don't do this bad stuff. Don't do drugs, this and that. And one of those type of cartoons that teach kids not to do bad stuff. And Fat Albert wants to help people. That's like the whole show's about. Fat Albert is a nice guy. He goes around helping people and shit. He's a good Samaritan with his good buddies behind him and shit. Always help him out. They always hang out in the junkyard and this and that. You got Mushmouth. You got Dumb Donald. You got these other goofy ass motherfuckers in this fucking cartoon show. You know, you got the cool dude. Get all the ladies and this and that. You know, I enjoy all the characters. I enjoy all the cartoon characters from Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. You know, I have the DVD of some of the episodes of Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, the cartoon version. I have some of the episodes on DVD. I think I got like 5-6 episodes of the DVD. I have it up my fucking shelf. I have it somewhere. I see it right now. We look real quick here. Hold on. Yep, here it is. Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids episodes. Got like 5 episodes out here. Creativity, Take Two, They're Small, Smoke's Getting Your Hair, Sweet Sorrow, Pull Time. It's like 5 episodes on here. But now on like eBay and Amazon, there's like a complete series of Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. It's like $80 or some shit like that. It's a lot of fucking money. I don't want to pay $80 for a Fat Albert complete series. I don't want to do something like that. But like in the original series, what's his name? Weird Harold. He didn't have a fucking big afro in the original series. He had like a small fro. You know, he didn't really have an afro. But later on, they decided to change it for the movie, which I thought that was a better idea, to give him an afro instead of, you know, not him having an afro. I think that was like a better idea doing that, to be fair. But I feel like the real reason why people want me to review on Fat Albert is because they want me to make fucking Bill Cosby jokes. You guys want me to make fucking Bill Cosby jokes. That's the reason why you want me to review on this. Well, we'll see. We'll fucking see. Bill Cosby. What a fucking dumbass, dude. We could have a new fucking Fat Albert series, but no, this guy had to fuck up his whole career. He had to fucking pill everybody's fucking drinks and shit and fuck them in the ass. Like, come on, dude. Bill, like, really? You couldn't, like, control yourself? You couldn't just regularly take him out on a date first, then fuck him? Like, why you gotta do all that fucking bullshit? Fucking drop a pill in their drink and then fuck them in the ass and tell them goodbye with money in their hands and shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, we could have a new series of Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, a live-action TV show right now, but instead you decide to fuck all these bras in the ass. Like, what the fuck you doing, Bill? Why? We could have a live-action Fat Albert show right now. God damn it. But anyways, so, Fat Albert. So this movie is basically Very, very, very simple plot. Very simple plot. Just like that Tarzan movie. Very simple plot. So this is basically about this girl played by Kyla Pratt. Her name's Doris. She's this lonely high school kid. She has no friends. Her sister is popular at school, and she don't want no friends. She failed at the track team. She was to be one of the best girls on the track team, but then she failed at it one day, and she never did it again. And she goes home. She started watching Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids on TV Land, and she was crying. And you know how Fat Albert is, you know, he sings in the junkyard like he always does with his fucking goofy ass friends. Nah, 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 gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey. Nah, 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 gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey. Same shit every fucking day. They go to the junkyard, act like fucking buffoons. Act like fucking dumbasses every fucking day. Fucking Fat Albert. This dude's like huge as shit. He is fat as fuck. Like, how the fuck can this guy walk all day and handle all that fucking weight? Like, how does guy have diabetes or something? Like, does he have any sicknesses or anything like that? He's fat as fuck. He's like 500 fucking pounds or 600 pounds. Like that show on TLC, 600-pound life. Jesus Christ, how this guy still fucking walking? How's that even possible? But anyways, so you know how the show goes. Fat Albert, he loves to help people and shit. You know, he has goofy buddies with him to help him out, help these people out and shit. You know, one of the characters, Dumb Donald, he can't read, he doesn't have a face, you know, this and that. And so for some reason, he reminds me of MF Doom for some reason, because the mask on his face and shit. That's why he reminds me of MF Doom or something like that. I feel like he has like the best get-up in the entire show besides Fat Albert. I feel like he has like the best get-up in the entire show. He looks funny as shit and looks dope as fuck for some reason. I don't know why. I think he looks dope as fuck with that hat on his face like that. He looks pretty fucking dope. He reminds me of MF Doom when he wears that mask and shit. And he got mush mouth. You know, he doesn't speak any English. He speaks gibberish and shit. He's like one of those fast Mexicans and shit. He's like speaks fast, but he's black, so there's difference. Yeah, you got like fucking Bucky, make all these weird faces and shit. You know. But like I said, you got the other one, the cool dude. I forgot what his fucking name was. Was it Rudy? I think it was Rudy. Yeah, Rudy was like the cool dude. But yeah, I really enjoy all these characters. I think Dumb Donald's like my favorite because the mask and shit. But anyways, I'm trying to think. Wow. Oh yeah. Like I said, Fat Albert's helping this girl out, and all of a sudden he sees Doris crying through the TV. This fat ass race through the fucking TV. He gets stuck because he's fat. So he gets stuck through the TV, and Doris had to pull his ass out of the TV, and his goofy friends follow him through the TV because he was crying and shit. Then she started like lying and shit. Saying, "No, I wasn't crying. What are you talking about?" So they decided to go hang out with her and follow her to school and this and that. And fucking Jeff Garland's in this fucking movie too. I'm like, what the fuck is Jeff Garland doing here? All of a sudden, there's Jeff Garland. What the fuck is fat slob ass doing here? He's supposed to be like the neighbor or something like that. I feel like he belongs on fucking Sesame Street and fucking Fat Albert. Like, what the fuck is fat slob ass doing here? There's only should be one fat guy in here. It's Fat fucking Albert, not Jeff Garland. This ain't the Jeff Garland movie. So he's here. I'm like, what the fuck? Go back to the Goldberg show. That show sucks. I'm sorry. Anyone likes that show? I'm sorry. I just don't like that show. I don't. But anyways, yeah. So they go to school, and you know, Fat Albert introduced himself. People start laughing. He said, "I'm Fat Albert." This and that, and you know, like I said, this is not a bad movie at all. Like my favorite part of this movie is the track scene where you know Fat Albert races this fucking dumbass douchebag Reggie. He's played by Omarion. He's this rapper dude in real life. He makes rap music and stuff like that. I don't listen to Omarion's music. I never did. I never listened to his fucking music, but I listen to a lot of rappers. I never listened to Omarion. I never did. I think he's a singer. I'm not sure. Let me check real quick here. Yeah, he's a singer. I know. Listen to his music. I never listen to his music. I listen to a lot of singers, but I never listen to Omarion. Yeah, Omarion plays this this bitch boy named Reggie. He's not really a bully. To be fair, he doesn't really toss kids in fucking lockers and shit. I never even seen him do that throughout this whole fucking movie. He just fucking picks on Fat Albert because he's fat or something. I don't know. He doesn't really do anything that bully wise. Well, anyways, like I said, my favorite scene in this movie is the track scene where Reggie challenges Fat Albert to a race, and they race each other and shit. That's like the funniest shit ever throughout this whole movie. And I'm like, how the fuck can a fat guy beat a skinny dude at a race? And I think to myself, I'm like, that destroys, the gravity of Earth. That destroys the rotation of planet Earth. Like, that doesn't make no sense. No fat person can beat somebody athletic. That destroys Earth's atmosphere and everything. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? A big fat guy beats a fucking... What the fuck? Like, my brain just cracked. I'm like, how's that even possible? I know it's a movie. I'll be like, there's no way. There's no way a 500-pound slob is going to beat a skinny, almost 200-pound dude in a race. I don't think he's even 200 pounds. He's like at least 170. But it makes no fucking sense. I'm like, that destroys Earth's gravity. It destroys Earth's rotation. The Earth stopped. Because there's no way impossible a fat guy can beat a skinny guy in a race. It makes no sense. But like I said, that's my favorite scene throughout this whole movie. That's my favorite scene. Then later on, before that, Fat Albert meets Doris' sister. Doris' sister is fucking hot. She is smoking hot in this movie. Dana Ramirez, she's sexy as hell. She's this Dominican chick. She's from also that movie Premium Rush. That's a classic. I had Premium Rush. That's with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Michael Shannon. She was pretty hot in that movie too. She was a sexy bike delivery chick. She's a fine piece of ace, definitely. I like saying fine piece of ace because of Billy Madison. You remember when fucking Chris Farley's like, that Veronica is one piece of ace. And I can definitely say the same thing about Dana Ramirez. She is sexy as hell in this movie. And fucking Premium Rush with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That movie's a classic. If you guys haven't seen Premium Rush, you gotta watch that movie. That movie's a classic. And she was hot as hell in that movie too. She's a sexy ass lady, I'll tell you. But yeah, like how the fuck does Doris have a sexy sister like that? I mean, come on, like really? Damn. But anyways, yeah, fucking Fat Albert falls in love with her or something like that. He's like in love with Doris' sister. He wants to smash. I don't know, Fat Albert, you're gonna kill this chick. She's like small as fuck. Like Fat Albert's like big as fuck. He could fucking suffocate this bitch and kill her. And Fat Albert's ass could go to jail for fucking suffocating her. He's so fucking fat. He's a fat fuck. He can kill this bitch. She's so small. Well, anyways, yeah, he falls in love with her, and like the colors start fading away from her fucking clothes and shit because they left the TV for too long and their clothes started losing color and shit, and their hands started to fade away and shit. They're like, oh shit, we gotta get back in that fucking TV before we all fucking fade away forever and the show will be canceled because there's no Fat Albert anymore. The show's over. Like, you can't have a show without Fat Albert. Fat Albert is the show. It's fat ass. It's a show. He covers the whole entire show up because he's so fat. So he's Fat Albert. So you need him for the show. You gotta need him. And like later on, there's other scenes where fucking dumb Donald he can actually read. He can read books now. Oh yeah, by the way, he's played by Marquez Houston. You remember him from shows like Sister Sister, which I'm not a fan of that show, Sister Sister. I don't find that shit be funny. Like, I never found that show to be funny at all. I don't get it. What's so funny about Sister Sister? I don't get it. I don't get the show. I don't see what's so funny about it. I don't like the two chicks. I don't find them attractive. It's just, I never like Sister Sister. Smart Guy. Smart Guy's a classic. I love that show. That show's funny as shit. Smart Guy. That little kid, he's like in high school and shit. I want it only lasts like 3 seasons. That show lasts like at least 5 seasons. 3 seasons is just short. That's not enough seasons. Anyways, they also went to the mall and shit because Fat Albert and the gang decide to talk to these cheerleaders about Doris. Doris needs friends and shit. Like, oh yeah, you guys can come to the party. We're having this big party at my place. Come down to it. Oh okay, we'll go to the party. So that happened. So they go to the fucking mall, you know, and with Doris, you know, the buyer help her find a dress and stuff like that. While everyone else goes goof off the arcade, this and that. Fat Albert try on some clothes. Turns out he has no money. Well, I have no money. Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, you didn't ask. So they decided to take all the stuff back. The black guy was pissed off. He got to bring all that stuff back. Well, I mean, he did ask, so I mean, that's not really Fat Albert's problem. So, anyways, fucking Bushmouth and Weird Harold like listen to some rap music now. All these cuss words and shit. Like, what the? He's like, well, what did he just say? And Bushmouth decided to repeat it, and Weird Harold's like, you watch your mouth, he told him, which I thought was pretty funny. He fucking Bushmouth was cussing out his mouth while speaking gibberish. I love Bushmouth, dude. Man, that dude's funny as shit. Fucking Bushmouth, dude. Then, like, later on, they're at the party, and fucking Reggie's being a dickhead and shit. He was like, get your ass up here, Fat Albert. And he's trying to embarrass him and shit. But Fat Albert started doing this cool-ass remix song and stuff like that, you know. Doing all this, that. And later on, still, the color's still, like, fading away and shit. So it's getting worse. Fucking Bucky's, his butt exposed. So he slide off the fucking rail. And they gotta cover him up. They gotta huddle and shit. You know, so half of them get back into TV. Fucking Dumb Donald. Fucking, Dumb Donald. Bucky. Fucking Weird Harold. All three of those niggas got back into TV. Except for fucking, the other four. They decided to get into TV though. Fucking Bushmouth. Fucking the cool dude. The other guy. Fat Albert. Those four didn't get into TV. Because they ran out of time. They kept goofing around talking too goddamn much. So now they decide to like, alright, fuck it, let's go on a date with those two chicks. Fucking Fat Albert and the other dude. And they built this fucking car and shit and fucking make all these noises and shit when they start up the car. It's funny as shit. When Fat Albert started the car, they start making all these fucking goofy ass noises to sound like a car. It's like hilarious. Funniest shit ever. Why didn't they make a live action show of this? I don't get that. Why didn't they make a live action series of this show before Bill Cosby got caught being weird? And so now later on, Fat Albert decides to go to Bill Cosby's mansion. I'm like, what are you doing, Fat Albert? Are you out of your fucking mind? This guy's gonna pill your drink and fucking rape you. Fat Albert made a big fucking mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. You shouldn't be going to fucking Bill Cosby's house thinking, oh, we're just gonna settle down and just talk. Not until you put a fucking pill in your drink. You ain't fucking talking anymore. You be sleeping, and the next thing you know, your pants is gone, and somehow you got there's no pants on or nothing. Just your fucking t-shirt. You're wondering what the hell happened. Why is my butt out and everything? Bill Cosby throws a check onto Fat Albert, a $1 million check, and he says, "Your check. Now get the fuck out." That's what I thought was going to happen, but the thing is, that didn't happen. It was a reverse, because fucking when Bill Cosby opens the door and sees Fat Albert, he passes out onto him. I'm like, what the hell happened? Did Fat Albert pilled Bill Cosby's drink? Or Bill Cosby pilled his own drink by mistake? I don't know what happened. Maybe he had a hooker in there and the hooker pilled his drink and he passed out. I don't know what happened. It's fucking weird. It's kind of weird deja vu. But anyways, what really happened is Fat Albert showed up at Bill Cosby's house wondering what the hell was going on with this Doris girl. Turns out this Robinson guy, which Bill Cosby based a character off of or something, something about his granddaughter or something like that, is Doris, and this and that. I don't know what's going on with that. It was something about that. And Fat Albert finds out he's really a cartoon character. He needs to get back into TV. And he tells that fucking Doris' sister about it, and she gets pissed off about it because she got mad thinking that he's leaving her or something like that, whatever the hell it is. But I'll tell you one thing, like I said, she's fine as fuck. Sexy as hell. But anyways, the whole track scene, now that's like the final scene or something like that, and most of the guys get back in TV except Fat Albert. Fat Albert decides to go to the track and help Doris win the race, which she does, and everyone start liking her. And Fat Albert like gets really sick, and they had to get him back in TV before it's too late. So he finally gets back in TV, and he saves the kid and his friends from the bullies and shit, the cartoon bullies, and he's back. And they can leave the TV anytime they want to be fair. They can come right back out of the TV and hang out the doors if they wanted to be fair. But, yeah, that's the end of the movie. Yeah, this is a harmless movie, you know, nothing wrong with it or anything like that. Oh, speaking of which, let me tell you a fun, true fact about Bill Cosby. So the fun, true fact is, on, you know, behind the scenes of Fat Albert movie, I shit you not, I'm not fucking around. This is not no joke. I'm being fucking serious. He told Kenan Thompson, Bill Cosby told Kenan Thompson that after this movie, you're gonna need 3 dicks. After playing Fat Albert, you're gonna need 3 dicks for these ladies, because they're gonna love you so much after playing Fat Albert. I am not fucking around. He told him that shit. Go look it up. It's all over the internet. Kenan Thompson said it himself that Bill Cosby told him that shit. You're gonna need 3 dicks after you play a Fat Albert. You're gonna need 3 dicks. I'm not fucking around. That fucking sick bastard told him that shit. Perverted ass motherfucker. Oh, Bill, you funny motherfucker. You aren't you? That's why they call him comedian. That's why they call him a comedian. I'll tell you right there. Oh, ho, ho, Bill. So I found this on IMDb that Forrest Whitaker was the original director of the film, but they left the project over creative differences. I wonder what the story would have been if Forrest Whitaker was still there. Would it have been a serious dark movie or something? Like, well, what the fuck would it have been? I'm curious about that. Forrest Whitaker was directed a Fat Albert movie. I would have been better than this. I wonder. An opening cast call was held in both New York and Los Angeles and hoped to cast an unknown kid actor for the role of Fat Albert. After exhaustive search in both cities, provide Footile, if I pronounced that right, the producers offered the part to Kenan Thompson, which he did accept it. That's why his fat ass face is on the whole poster. Denise Richards filmed a cameo as a store saleswoman and was seen in the original trailer, but her scene was deleted from the final cut. Because fuck Denise Richards, that's why. What else here? Not really important here, not much. But anyways, yeah. Fucking Bill Cosby, man. Think it's all about that guy. I think it's all about him. But yeah, Kyla Pratt, you don't really see that chick anymore after the show she's been into, I think one show's called Half and Half or something. And the other show she did was The Proud Family. She voiced the character Penny Proud, which they brought it back and it sucked balls because it was like super woke, of course, because it's Disney. She don't really do anything that much now. She does some things, but not like really big things anymore because she has like a kid now. She's like, taking care of it and shit, because she's a mother now. She does all that now, I can understand. But yeah, like I said, my favorite scene in this movie is the track scene with Fat Albert races Reggie. That shit's like the funniest shit ever. A fat guy beats a skinny dude in a race. That's fucking hilarious.